Hello everyone, I'm James Hunt, and this is the Industrial Chronicle. We have a couple of major headlines for you today. We will be covering the new exciting inventions of James Watt and how they will help us, a debate between factory owners and labor unions regarding working conditions and rights, Karl Marx's new idea of socialism, and to start us off, Albert Bryan and his interview with James Watt.
Hello, I'm Albert Bryan. I'm here with the inventor of the steam engine, James Watt. Hello, Watt. How does your steam engine work, and how is it helping production?
Well, the steam is put under pressure and is admitted into the cylinder by a valve mechanism. As the steam expands, it pushes the piston, which is usually connected to a crank on a flywheel to produce rotary motion. My invention then made it cheaper and easier to produce materials in large amounts. This in turn increased the demand for raw materials used to build more machines that can produce even more materials.
How does this contribute to the economy?
Well, it made things cheaper and easier for everyone.
So with more cheaper materials, does this help with inventions?
Yes, the use of steam engines on railroads help move large amounts of goods.
Thank you for sharing and making your invention for all of us. Back to you, James.
Thank you, Albert, for that wonderful interview. Now to get further in depth with these newfound inventions, I'd like to discuss how this is not just help factory owners power their machines, but as production becomes easier and more efficient, things will become cheaper and more affordable. This allows most of us who have never experienced such luxuries to have more enjoyment and not just work our lives away. Well, what I'm trying to say is socialism, but I don't know a lot about socialism, so I'll be passing this torch off to Albert Bryan, our expert on the subject.
Thank you for that, James. Socialism was created by a man named Karl Marx and was first discussed in his manifesto, the Communist Manifesto. Its ideas were born from the cruelty and injustice of the current industrial revolution and the way it has hidden this mistreatment of workers. And now this manifesto has voiced these opinions in a formal document. Marx spread his ideas and now has separated the people into two groups, the haves and have-nots. This was a very focal part of his manifesto and is now the basis of his new ideas. For that, a new government. The lower class will always revolt against the upper class, as all men are equal to all other men. But that is just a brief description of socialism. If you want to know more, you should go out and read Manifesto for yourself.
Thank you. And back to you, James.
Thank you for that, Albert. We will now get into a debate after this commercial break.
You need someone to fit in those tight spaces. Lure a kid to work your factory. Get back to work. Anyways, kids are easy, affordable, they don't complain. They can fit into tight spaces. So if you want a kid, pay just.
Welcome back, everyone. Now for you today, I have a debate between factory owners and factory workers. Since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, factory owners have been exploiting their workers, and now they have had enough. They've assembled a union representative to go up against one of the factory owners that they are seeking better pay and better working conditions from. Now to start us off, what do we think about the factories, their conditions, and the pay?
I think it's a good source of money, good working condition. I think it's really, really good. It's enough to pay their rents. It's a lot. It's good pay. 65 cents an hour is so good.
I can fully disagree with you there. It is good for these kids, but it's too dangerous. They're just babies.
All right, it's not dangerous. First of all, thank you.
Actually, no, we disagree. I've seen arms, limbs being completely cut off from these kids.
Can we sit down?
That's because they're not paying attention.
Can we calm down? Well, if that's what both points have come to, I guess that's all the time we have here for you today. Well, back to me in the studio. Thank you for watching our broadcast. This is the Industrial Chronicle. We hope we improve as new inventions are invented.